Hello, real estate friends and colleagues. Alex Rivlin with Signature Real Estate here. For those of you that have seen some of my videos before, you know I'm kind of raw, live and real. This is going to be unedited, and I don't even have notes about this subject, but I was listening to a book earlier, and it just kind of reminded me of something that I think is really important, and that is your position and your client's position in the matter of real estate. So you're in a position where maybe you have nothing in escrow, or maybe you have one or two in escrow, but only want but always want 3 or 4 in escrow. And you get on the phone with a client and you take a submissive approach. You do the clutch or the transition words of "I think" and yeah, that should work, and things like that. Think and should and other hedging type words, and that shows a lack of authority. And what that does is it doesn't create your value to the client. And that's really what you need to be doing. So let's take an example for instance, take an attorney, right? You go to an attorney for a particular legal matter. Let's say it's some sort of professional legal matter, your business litigation or a civil lawsuit or something along those lines. And you walk into that attorney's office and you explain the situation, and they say, well, I think we could write a letter to the opposing party and see if they're willing to settle. I think we could also just file, and that might be the thing that scares them, and then we could still use mediation to settle and not go to court. Or I think maybe this just goes straight to court, and we skip all, don't pass go, don't collect $200, just go straight there, right? And if they're using words like "I think" or "I suppose" or "maybe we should do this," but they're looking for your guidance, you're going to walk right out of that attorney's office and find that one that you know is a powerhouse and is just going to get the job done, right? Well, why should it be any different in real estate? People have an expectation. They're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we don't put ourselves in that value position, right? That's why some realtors, or a lot of realtors, have bad reputations, right? Is because we come off as that salesperson. Some people say that we're there just opening doors. Well, that's why, because we're not providing that value. We're not giving them that guidance. But it all starts with positioning. Right? In positioning, you have to show that you're the authority. So when you've got a client that doesn't know if they want to see a home or not because they're not sure if it fits their criteria based on the pictures they saw, well, you need to be that authority. You need to be able to say, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, we should go see this property because it meets X, Y, and Z criteria, and those pictures might not be doing it justice, and it's definitely worth our time to see it in person, even if it's not the one you pick. However, on the flip side, if you know that room size is extremely important to them, and there's some great photos of a house, and they go, yeah, we really want to see this one looks great. I think in your professional capacity, you need to say, and I just did it, I said I think, no. So let me rephrase that. In your professional capacity, you need to say, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, based on what we've looked at in the past and what you've told me, this home I know is not going to fit your criteria. Now, if we're up in that area and you want to see it just to see it because there's other things that are offsetting some of your concerns, then I get it. In this case, the rooms, the secondary bedrooms are 9 by 9, 9 by 10, and 10 by 10. And you've said that you always want at least a 12 by 12 room for your secondary rooms. So we know that we could eliminate that because of that concern of yours. But be definitive. No I thinks, no maybe we should, maybe shoulds. All of those things need to go out of your vocabulary because you need to show your value. That's going to build a business for you that's going to have longevity. That's really going to help you out because people are going to not just say, oh, you were such a nice person and refer you because you were a nice person. They're going to say to their friends, their family members, other people that they can refer, you know who you need to use? You need to use Alex because he knows his you know what, and he'll get the job done for you. When they look at you in a professional capacity and you provided that value for them, they don't question it. Again, think about the lawyer, think about the doctor, think about the CPA. When they start using those hedging words to you, how confident do you feel? Well, when somebody's about to embark upon a transaction that's going to be several hundred thousands of dollars, how do you think they want to feel? They want your confidence. Be confident, go out there and rock in real estate.